playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll run it here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Sticking with the running game. Muscles past the defender. Both carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Hand off here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Well, the huge hit there, you have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The receiver grabs it. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And there's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Off the 55-yard miss, the offense sets up from the 38. First play, looking to throw it. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
He dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. offense getting set. It's second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Snags a quick throw. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Completion sets up a second down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Buckeyes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to throw here. This time a completion. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
The end of a scoreless 1st quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has it. Off and running. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Looking right, this one caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on Plains, Auburn always has a great back. This guy is no different.
And first down, right back to the running game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up the 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
The lineup here for 3rd and 7. Caught in the flat by the running back. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made at the 36. Will be 1st down. This offense in good position here. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
He finds the running back in the flat. Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21. Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And the receiver's got it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he's able to send the punt away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Hand it off for a draw. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Defense is coming after him. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Getting set for second down. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. It's nearly hooked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
This will likely be the last play of the half. more now. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
First down here for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Come to the line with 3rd and 1. Makes the diving grab. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's a shotgun run call. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. defense with more pre-snap movement. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Lawrence. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. On the ground, it's Lawrence. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. And now carry here for the fullback. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Can he make it to the marker? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. This one falls incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Going to try to use his legs here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires it down the right side. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's going to pull it down and run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. The Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Here's the 2nd down play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. So the penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal now. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Chris, that's a huge play for this offense. And keep in mind, they haven't scored a point yet. So to be able to come up with a play like this late in the game, maybe some confidence building here to be able to get that 1st touchdown. Who knows? Maybe they could be in business.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring it down after a short gain there.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down. Looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a second down. He's looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Tough to shovel the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
The Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass rush gets home.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. The receiver makes the catch.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. Throws it to the right. That's caught. It's Lawrence. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a late deep throw. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd hook of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. He puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. They call a sneak, and they stop him short. He avoids the safety, but it won't help much with breathing room down there. Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This is an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field.